Hello everybody, it's Floppy Zombie here, and I've got another narrated Wi-Fi battle here for you today against AaronTheBlue. Yes, he is very green and stuff. So he's gonna lead off with Spindle, which I think I've actually ever seen. Ever. I mean, I've got one on PO that's made an appearance in about one battle, but I might consider trying it out again. Because I do use PO quite often to test sets and whatnot and such. And he goes out into a Gastrodon, probably predicted my fighting type attack, not predicting it to be special, I assume. And he goes into a Gastrodon and then switches out again, which is a bit odd, and then goes into this guy's. I went for the Hypnosis and missed, and then he goes for the Zen Headbutt, gets the flinch, and then I got a Jaffa Cake, which I've missed using actually, so I thought I'd use it. So I go for the Ice Beam, knowing it's super effective, not stab, and it looks to be a 2-hit KO on this Vertigo, and I think I'd go straight for the Psychic here, just in case he wants to switch into something that can take an Ice Beam. Yeah, so I went for the Psychic, and if he didn't go into something that could take the Ice Beam, and he goes into something that's more of a special wall, Psychic, Stab is obviously going to do a bit more damage than Ice Beam. So I go into my Athlete because he's already seen this. I don't want to reveal any more of my Pokemon, and I go for the Hypnosis as he's predicting his switch, because he switched into Growlithe on the double down, and which is great for me because I hit the Hypnosis onto the Gastrodon, which leaves me free to bring in my the Ivysaur. And then as I go for the Leaf Storm, he goes into Gordo, the Execute. So by the looks of things, he's got two NFEs, two never used, and the Gastrodon. Pretty damn cool team compared to mine. I mean, mine is just pretty boring, but I don't think my Pokemon are that seen in you. I know Ivysaur's hardly ever seen. I mean, I know Mr. Andy uses one because he based it off mine, because he asked me in a video if he could use it. I was like, yeah, sure, my bulky one. The one I've got is my Choice Scarfed one, which I really enjoy using because no one ever expects it. And it pulls off Sleep Powders, and people are like, what the hell is going on here? And if you haven't noticed, compared to my last battle, I've tried some new settings on the video to try and make it look nicer. What do you think? Do you think this looks better or different or what? Because this is using a thing called Hard Light on my little iMovie 09. So he gets the Leech Seed recovery from my thingy as he stalled me out of an Execute. He stalled out a Poliwrath with an Execute. Oh god, that's terrible for me. I go into high and predicted him to switch into Execute again. I go for the Sludge Bomb, and he doesn't seem to switch. So yeah, I was good. I don't know if he predicted that or what. But he's taking again, so it kind of tells me he thinks he can live a hit and then use something as he's staying in against this as well. I mean, obviously he probably wasn't predicting the Giga Drain, although he could have been predicting the Energy Ball. Because I know Beautiflies can probably want to carry Energy Ball, as it's a nice move to have against Rock types, since, yeah, they're 4 times too effective. And go away, Skype messages, I'm not talking to you at the minute. I continue to go for the Giga Drain, and if you're wondering why this is doing so little, it's because my Beautifly has got no special attack investment, and if it wants to gain special attack, it relies on Silver Wind. So yeah, it's kind of bulky, it's got max HP, max special D, and yeah, it's got Iron Defense, Giga Drain, Silver Wind, blah de blah de blah. And I don't quite take it out. He told me he lived on 1 health, and I think that was some sort of min-max. And the Mirror Coat takes me out, unfortunately. Yeah, I thought he'd die from that last Giga Drain, but unfortunately not, and I'm free to go to my high. I just go for the Sludge Bomb, knowing that if he switches, it's going to do some damage to something that could resist the Leaf Storm. And Sludge Bomb should be enough to take him out with Stab, even though he's resisted it. So he goes out into Amber's Growlithe, and knowing I don't really want to stay in against this guy, I go into my Dragon Ball, predicting him to go for some sort of I actually predicted him to go for a Flare Blitz. I don't know why I went into this guy, but he goes for the Agility, which actually works out in my favour because I don't outspeed, he can hit me with Heat Wave and leave me on enough health to set up the substitute and pull off the Focus Punch. And what's worse for him is that his next Heat Wave misses, which would have been able to pull off the Focus Punch anyway, but I wouldn't have risked it. and my focus punch takes him out, I believe. Life orb focus punch from a Ambrose is... oh, I get a crit. I don't know if a crit mattered. I mean, I am adamant max attack, but so yeah, I don't know if that crit actually mattered. Possibly. He goes into Mordecai, the Life Orb, the Haunter, and I do see Haunters a lot more in NU nowadays. Yeah, it's because they're just like the coolest looking Pokemon in the world. And well, that and Duskull, but yeah. Basically, he goes for the Shadow Ball, takes out my sub. I go for the Thunder Punch. It doesn't quite take him out, but it leaves him enough health to take himself out with the Life Orb as he kills me next turn. So it's a double down again, and obviously I'm going to go into my high because I don't want to reveal my last Pokemon to him. I go for the Sleep Powder because, you know, Scarfed, and he goes into Exxon. Now, here is the most epic prediction you'll ever get. You won't see it in here, but he actually called it. He actually called the first turn wake here. He gets it, he goes for the U-turn. And because this is my max defense Arturo, the Magnetric made by the one and only Dustox King, I lived that like a beast, but the one Dustox King had hidden power fighting. I got rid of it for the overheat because I feel it gives it better damage against things like this. So yeah, I gave it the overheat, which actually serves well. And basically, there's one thing he was counting on it. We were talking, and it was like, yeah, it's kind of got me in the mood to put some Jingle Sarahs in the background because the song Live a Little, the chorus of that is actually quite good at this bit. It's like, staring at the clock, blah blah blah. And it's like, I hear each ticker talk. They whisper that I've lost the race, but I won't fucking stop, which is what he did. He stayed in, he went for the Zen Head, but probably banded or something, or Joy Scarfed or something along those lines. And takes out my thingy, and this is the crucial moment here. If he gets the flinch or manages to kill me, he's probably won. But he doesn't. Oh, my overheat hits, unfortunately for him, and I take him out. So that was a really close game. That was like a 1-0, and that was a really good game, Aaron. I had a lot of fun. I would love to do it again. Peace.